In this video, I'm going to go over some of the basics for the Canon Rebel T3i and T4i, specifically looking at aperture priority mode, focus points, and ISO. When you're looking at your camera dial, when shooting in aperture priority mode, you want the little white dash to be pointed to AV. And in aperture priority mode, you're just changing the aperture, but the camera automatically determines shutter speed for you. And so you're just really changing the one thing, which is aperture. For now, for this assignment, we're going to shoot with autofocus. That means that the camera is going to focus on things for us. So on the lens, just make sure that the white dial is set to AF and make sure the stabilizer is on. Now, if I want to change where the camera is going to focus, in the top right-hand corner, I can press this button here, and I'll see that I can choose where the camera is going to focus. So that's good for your rule of thirds, or if you have something on the right or bottom left you want to focus on. Just press it again to change. In the middle, if I press the middle button, or set, I can change to automatic selection. The camera automatically determines what it wants to focus on. So manual points gives you more creativity. Auto is just nice, quick, easy choice. Now, to change the aperture, so if you look at the aperture, my aperture right there is set to 3.5. There's a little dial here that I can turn right near where I take the photo there. I can turn that dial around and change the aperture. So I can keep going, raise it up to 5.6 possibly, okay, and bring it back down. Now, I'll move it down there. Now, the other thing I can change is the ISO. So ISO, maybe I want to shoot in somewhere where there's a lot of light, so outside. I can press that ISO button and turn the dial down all the way down to 100. So that's ideal for a sunny day. If I'm shooting again indoors, inside the school, I'm going to want to set the ISO to 1600. Okay, so that's just the light sensitivity reading. So shooting in aperture priority mode just gives you a little bit more control, where I can control things like the ISO and the aperture fairly simply on the Canon T3i or T4i.